You are now tuned in to the GNWY podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the GNWY podcast. Do not forget to like, rate, review, subscribe, do all the things so we can be able to get people's stories out more effectively. And we are back in Oklahoma City, and we have none other than Miss Alondra Marie. Everybody, if you can make some noise for Miss Alondra, everybody. Okay.
Are those a little sound things?
You know what
That's
it
so
is.
cool.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming in,
Thank you for having me.
I randomly met you through social media.
Yep.
Okay. Through Wes. Shout out Wes. And you have amazing music.
Thank you.
You got a great voice.
Thank you.
Where did this come from, dude? You know, for the people who don't know, how about you just give a brief rundown on who Alondra is, and then we'll
that's
get
a lot of pressure.
you.
Wait, how much information do you want?
Just like give me like a 30 elevator pitch of who Alondra is.
I'm a R&B singer. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I speak Spanish and English,
Yeah.
so you'll hear my accent probably throughout this podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
And I'm a veteran.
Okay. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And and I found you because I was creeping on y'all's account.
Yeah.
And that's how we're here.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes.
That was a good pitch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so for one, what made you want to go toward like the R&B route? Because you got some. For one, you have swag by yourself, but then you're also like your music is saucy. So where did this whole influence come from?
Honestly, I guess when I moved to the United States, I hit this cultural shock moment where I was trying to figure out like what do I relate to in the States, because Spanish music was popping at the time, but it was more like Mexican music.
Right.
So I was trying to find something that I could
What
connect to.
was the year that you actually moved to?
2006. And I moved,
for real?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been here.
Yeah, I've been here
Okay.
for a minute. I moved to
Gotcha.
San Antonio, Texas, so there's a lot of Latinos down there.
Yeah.
But at the time, I feel like I couldn't find a lot of Puerto Ricans. Now it's different, but
Right.
so R&B music I just connected with the most. It resonated with me the most, and it just, I don't know, I couldn't get away from it.
Yeah.
So, and it fit the best with my voice, I think.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. And okay, so okay, I've got a lot of questions because your music is dope. Okay, so who are some of your influences that you love to listen to, for one?
Okay, again, because of the time of when I moved, I think the first R&B artists I was exposed to were like Usher and Alicia Keys and Chris Brown, which they're not that far back. There's obviously ones before that I learned about later on.
Yeah.
But as far as initial influences, I would say them. And then now it's honestly some of the newer R&B artists I've been obsessed with, and I study them. So
yeah. So who you be listening to right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, Snow Allegra. Division.
Yeah.
There's just so many.
Wow.
I can't pick.
Okay.
But there are so many more newer ones that I'm like more in tune with.
Yeah.
So.
How do you okay. Man, I don't know. Okay, so back at home in Puerto Rico, how was the music scene then, and what was life like for Alondra?
For me, I think the music I was exposed to was like salsa, merengue, like all the Latino music.
Yeah.
And my family, my mom's side, they're all mostly singers and like they play instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it was Puerto Rican music, like native Puerto Rican music that I was exposed to, and Daddy Yankee, you know Daddy Yankee, right? Okay, yeah. He was just starting to take off at the time, so that's what I was exposed to.
Was it lit in Puerto Rico?
It was lit.
Yeah,
it's always lit.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think there's ever a time when it's not lit.
Yeah.
So that's what music was like at the time, and honestly, I think the first time I heard R&B over there was Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. What was the song?
It was Say Goodbye, and it was on MTV.
Okay.
There was only 2 English channels at the time that I used to watch. It was Disney Channel and MTV.
Hey, at least you got the Disney.
I don't know what they were saying though, but I was watching it and having fun, you know. But Chris Brown was like the first one.
Yeah, and he came out dancing and everything.
Yeah, singing Say Goodbye. Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was talking about, but I knew it was a sad song.
That is crazy.
It is crazy.
You would be okay. So, what was the transition like coming here then? Like, well, you know.
Honestly,
learning English and getting accustomed to the culture and everything like that.
I wouldn't say
Did your family come with you? Or
yeah, we all came.
Okay, cool.
Well, my immediate family.
Right.
I wouldn't say it was smooth, but I will tell you this: that as a kid, you retain things a lot faster, or a lot better than an adult would.
Right.
And then when you feel like you gotta survive, you actually retain what you need to survive. Yeah. So people take I don't know. Did you take Spanish in high school?
Yeah, we had to.
Yep.
Yeah,
do you remember anything?
Spanish. Oh yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like when you actually like put it into practice and you have to use it, you remember it. So
right.
So I learned it really fast.
Especially when you jump fully into the culture and everybody's talking it. You know what I'm saying?
And people correct you and you make mistakes and you don't want to make that mistake again. So
right. So you said it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy, but it happened really fast. Like I think I could have a conversation. I could probably have a conversation with you by my 3rd year without needing a translator. Because at the time,
did you walk around with one?
Yeah, like an actual book.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. There was no Google Translate.
Oh, that's real. Yeah. Can you talk in the? Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I'm like, hold on. Let me see what you said.
That's crazy. Yeah. And you were what age during that time?
I was 11.
11. Okay. So that was a pretty pivotal moment of even growth as a kid.
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
Definitely.
Okay. So you asked if I remembered anything. No,
exactly.
That's my question. Yeah. Or that's my answer. So, I'm working on it though. You could teach me, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Anything you want to learn.
What did you move to the States for though?
Why?
Like, was it family or?
Yeah, my family. My sister's special needs. So we learned that Texas had better benefits than Puerto Rico for special needs people, and turned out to be true. And financially, things just worked out much better for our family.
Are you the oldest or?
I'm the baby.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's only 2 of us. But
okay, well, yeah.
But I feel like I'm like the old one because she's special needs.
Right. That's what I was about to say. That
So I act like I'm the older one, but I'm the baby.
I was about to say you seem like the older one. Yeah. Just chill, all that thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, growing up in when did you move to Oklahoma?
September. I just moved out here.
Oh, so you were recently here?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've met so many great people already, like in a really short amount of time. Like Oklahoma's been very welcoming.
You seem like you are here. Like
yeah, but that's just only been these last few months.
So you must be good at networking then.
I don't know. I would say, yes, but it's not the networking where I'm like forcing it out of people. I think it's just happening. I think it's just timing. I don't think it's something that I'm having much control over right now.
And you came up here because of work, right?
Because of work,
And so, and what else? Tell the people what else you do. How boss of you are?
I am a technical writer.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me neither. I learned that last year. So I wanted to get out of the military, and I submitted my resume to Boeing, the plane company.
Yep.
And I guess they just kind of matched what I had on my resume with the best like job description. And they said that technical writing was open, and I said sure. And now I edit PDF files for a living.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very easy and it pays well and I'm happy.
That's dope.
Yeah. Okay. I can't complain.
And you okay, wow. What is editing PDF files though?
So like the planes have their manuals that technicians use to fix the plane. So I used to use those manuals to fix the plane when I used to be in the Air Force. Right? But somebody has to write them. But technical writing is basically the person that, let's say you're an engineer and you're like, hey, Alondra, I made modifications to the plane, so you need to go and edit the manual so that the technicians know what to do. Then I'm that middle person that just like writes it. You know when you buy an iPhone and you pull out, you probably don't, but you pull out a manual to see how do I turn it on?
Hold on. That was a shot for real. Okay, so you just...
Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Nobody does that though, like hilarious. An iPhone, but I'm using that as an example. Right,
but you really said that hard, like you don't do it.
No,
it's cool.
Let me correct myself. Nobody does that.
Right.
But it exists. It's there in the packaging, right? So somebody sat down.
So you have to sit down and read everything, though?
Me?
Yeah. And like tie it and change it?
Yeah, if engineers send me a whole thing, I have to like make that into language where people can understand, simple terms.
Lamb's terms, yeah. For people like us, like
right, like well, like I mean, I was in that position as well, so it benefits me, and I know how to.
Isn't that crazy that a full circle? Like
it's a very full circle moment,
and then now you are doing everything.
Yep,
that's crazy.
And now I'm working on my master's in software engineering because I'm trying to basically now be the engineer on the
what
full circle moment. Yeah,
that's wild.
Hopefully, I make it through.
You're hard. You're working hard out here. I am working hard. That's dope. That's super dope. Okay, cool. Well, let's get into the music. Okay, how long have you personally been doing music?
For R&B, I've been.
Unless you've been doing another genre of music.
No, R&B has been the only genre. I have done like Spanish music, but that's not my. I don't think that's my forte. Okay. But R&B since 2018, 19. Okay. And I started in Japan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was stationed in Japan.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we need full circle details, man. Okay.
Yeah. I lived there for 4 years.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's where it all started. But before that, like in high school,
Puerto Rican in Japan, about to go to America, bro. You've been everywhere. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you were out there, and then you were just like, let's do some.
Yeah, music. It just happened. I just went to an open mic one night, and a lot of people liked. I was singing an Alicia Keys song, and people liked it. And somebody there was like, "You need to just make your own music." Yeah. And then I just started networking and finding out where the studios were. And I mean, it was like the studios were just like this, very like humble, just very like straight to the point.
Thanks.
Straight to the point. You know what I'm saying?
Humble. That was another shot at us. Oh man!
No, you know what I mean. Like just straight to the point.
It's kind of like this: a piece of junk in a box.
No, that's what y'all think humble is. Dang.
I'll play.
My bad.
No, you're
no
good.
shots shot. No shots shot.
We like to give a hard time. Sorry.
Nah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how it happened. I don't know. It's like I blinked and then boom.
Did you record any song out there?
Yeah, I did. Okay. They sound like. Can I cuss on this show?
Yeah.
They sound like shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny.
Maybe when I have time, I'll send you something. Just because of the recording,
or like what?
No, my
your songs and
ability
stuff.
As a vocalist just wasn't fully developed. I don't think.
Got you. Okay. Well, you wouldn't be able to tell now because it's fire for everybody out there. You need to check out Alondra. So, you moved here in last year or last year, right?
Yeah, technically last year.
All right. So, when did you start seeing that like the change in your music though?
I think it was honestly last year.
For real?
And honestly, I didn't notice it until my mom listened to it. She's like, when did you get better? I looked at her like, first of all, damn.
Right, that's another shot.
Yeah,
right?
but
oh, mom, yeah.
I just started taking it seriously. I think I was too complacent with how I was singing. I was kind of like going in there and recording like and singing like how I would sing in the shower, just very complacent. So
right.
But what happened is I used to be a band nerd growing up, and I remember having teachers that would literally be like, "Stop! Like you're good, but if you're complacent, like you're not gonna like make the cut into the things that you want to like get into. Like you're not gonna be competitive."
Gotcha.
And it was just getting down to the details when it came to rehearsing and practicing. Yeah. So I've started to apply. That sounds so corny, but I've started to apply that now into my musicianship.
Yeah. No, that's okay. So that's fire. Okay, so and that's the thing. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell anything because it is dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna send you some old stuff. You're gonna be like, ew, and it's okay.
right.
Yeah.
And then you recently performed at Hubby Bubby, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How was that?
That was my first OKC performance.
Okay.
And it was very intimate, and
Everybody
I loved it.
Nuts?
Yeah, I had some people, strangers, coming up to me, saying stuff, asking what the name of some songs were. Yeah. So it was really special. It was really special. That day, the AC went out, so we were all like drenched in sweat. Nice. And like I'm being dramatic, but and then the hookah smoke wasn't being cycled through. So I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sing. Like, it's a mess. It was a mess, but it went really good. I'm thankful for that opportunity.
Did you do any new stuff, or is it all like
that day? I did some new stuff, but I've had to scratch that new song and just put it in the vault for some other time. So I had gotten under a management, like I don't even know how to say it. I signed basically like a deal with a publishing company, and they were like managing me
here in Oklahoma.
No. I think they are in New York.
Okay.
And we have been networking for like a year, and we finally sat down and talked about it. And then I already had that song in the works, and then me and him were going back and forth on the vision, and our visions just were not aligning. And I ended up wanting to just scratch the song. We ended up cutting ties. I was like, we're not seeing eye to eye
under anybody now.
So now I'm back to being fully independent.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, but it kind of made me want to go back to the drawing board. So I don't want that song anymore.
Right. So what's your plans and vision for like being an artist in general?
In general, honestly, I was talking to my friend about this. I have this like dilemma with, I don't really care to be like famous. I love my life like the way it is right now. If it happens, then, it happens. But that's not like what my goal is. Yeah. I honestly want to like produce and songwrite for other artists and get into the music industry like that.
You
like,
produce?
Yeah, I do.
So you're leaving these things out. Okay. Look at her doing everything, man. What? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Explain that.
The producing thing?
No, everything that you actually do. Because now I'm finding more stuff out the more we talk.
I can produce.
Okay.
I've produced a few of my songs.
Yeah.
I have tried engineering. I only engineered. Well, I've engineered my last 2 songs. Dang, my eye. Let's see.
Need some drops.
No, it's just my lashes.
Taylor, get the drops, bro.
Technical difficulties.
In this humble thing, yeah.
No offense. I love it here. Yeah, so, but yeah, so I can songwrite. I can sing. I can play a few instruments as well.
Let's go. What instruments you play?
So I played French horn for 8 years.
Go ahead. Just start talking. Yeah.
I played the French horn for 8 years, and then I played the drums in church.
Okay.
I can't say that I'm good at those instruments still like I was back then.
Right.
And then the piano, I used to be pretty good at it back then.
Excellent. So you can do it all. That's good.
I can do a lot of things, yes.
One-stop shop, Alondra, everybody. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so you said your vision for, obviously you broke off from, whatever management is.
Yeah.
Doing it now, like, yes, not getting famous. This is some stuff that I've, been having conversations with people as well. And it's like, there's a lot of artists that don't really care too much about the fame. But I feel like it's so dope, though. That's what, like, there's so many cool artists here in the state that it's like, that's not the goal. But it's like, it's also fun. And people are great at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's impacting people. And like, I don't know. It's just a vibe here. And so,
I think, anyway. if it's something that happens, I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, no. Like, because I'm doing things that could potentially make that happen, but my goal is to get in rooms with the big artists and collaborate with them, and you listen to a good song at the bottom, you see Alondra Marie co-wrote it, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like what I want to get into.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's
and I want to do stuff for movies. I want to
let's go cinematic.
Yeah, I want to get into sync. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna figure it out.
You're gonna get into what?
Like sync, basically like writing. It's called sync.
Yeah, put the people on game. What is it?
Oh, it's like it's like short for basically landing your music on film, commercials, TV, and stuff like that.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah. And we're believing with that, That's fire.
Yeah.
And what, you have a goal time frame of like when you want to get that done?
No, I think whenever the universe says it's the time, it's the time. As long as I'm doing things to get there, then being intentional.
That's dope. Do you have any new songs that you're about to be dropping?
I think this summer one will come out for sure. It's not the one that I was teasing people with, but definitely there is one coming. I'm trying to tap into the drill R&B vibe. I'm kind of nervous.
Okay.
But it feels so good. The song feels good and it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to take that risk and put it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
You said the summer, what, like you have a month or anything?
Probably July. That's my birthday month.
This is accountability right here.
Yes.
So that's dope.
July. I was looking for the camera.
Right. This is you right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, July. Yes. So everybody be on the lookout for Alondra in July, everybody. July 4th would be a good time,
That'd be cool.
That'd be lit. Okay, cool. So, obviously you got your vision, everything like that. Like, are you planning on just dropping singles? Or are you working toward an album, or what are you trying to do?
I'm working towards an EP.
Okay.
So I think it's about trying to figure out what I want it to sound like overall, because I like to make all kinds of different R&B songs. But I think EPs I like for them to sound cohesive and be like, this is this kind of music, and then this one is this kind of music. So, but I think it's gonna be an EP for sure. So it's just gonna be one single and then an EP.
Gotcha.
It worked really good for me last year doing it like that, so I'm just gonna stick to that.
Be like a good build up like for your EP drop. That'd be dope. Are you gonna do a party for it?
I don't know yet. Well, now that I'm networking and meeting people out here, like literally a few months ago I did not know this many people in the music world here, so things have shifted. Now I know some people, so there's a chance I could do that.
Let's do it. Or like a listening party or something.
That would be dope.
Definitely.
Let's
go crazy. Come on, you deserve it, man.
Do you do music? Do you do something?
Whoa, hold on, I asked the questions.
Sorry.
No, I'm just playing. No, you're nice. So I do. I'm getting back more into it because there's been a lot of stuff. So you're talking about
one stop woman. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
You too. It sounds like you're doing a lot of different things.
I do a lot of different things. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's lit. Yep. We're about to do some things. Yes.
Okay.
It'd be great to get you on a song.
That'd be dope. I need to listen to your music.
I was waiting on.
Play something for me right now.
She was like, you need to play something before I say yes. That's what it is.
Listen.
That's fine.
No,
yeah,
listen.
Yeah,
so I've sucked at saying no to people in the past, and I've said yes to like a lot of people that I knew personally to collaborate, and then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, oh, not that it's bad, but it's like but it's like sometimes I just don't hear myself on the track. Like it might be a good
if
track.
You're not inspired by it, why do it? Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
And then I hate saying no, so
no,
I'm working on it though.
You need to.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You deserve that type of quality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's fire. And have you been able to say no recently?
Yes, I have actually.
Said that confidently.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Boundaries, saying that. That really was.
That was good.
I've been practicing.
Connection. You've been practicing
Not
by
just kidding.
yourself?
No.
You're just in the. All right.
That's funny.
Hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll show it to you after. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. You don't want to play it on the
Spotify
show.
or YouTube. We don't want to get shut down.
Okay.
No, I'm playing. That's funny. Okay. Cool. So you got an EP dropping, and then who does your recording? Do you do it?
My last 2 songs I did them at home. I have like a whole setup. I actually have this microphone. It does a really good job to record songs.
For other people who don't know,
yeah,
get some shares.
I've also recorded at Castle Row.
Yeah. Okay.
I liked it a lot. It's just, some things I'm like, I'm not willing to spend money on a song yet if I'm not sure if I even want to release it. So I'd rather just do it at home. And if I fuck with it heavy, then then okay, maybe I'll go to the studio.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's dope. And now you know of another one. So I mean, shameless plug.
This is good to know.
We can come back to the humble beginnings. Yeah.
Humble beginnings.
The humble spot.
I've literally
You need to change the name.
The humble spot.
The humble spot.
It's going humble spot.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've recorded in all kinds of studios.
Right.
There's and some are better than the others, and regardless of how much money is spent in a studio. So
definitely. What's the vibe of the EP?
It's gonna be.
What are you talking about?
I got some things to get off my chest.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You better talk your talk. Let's go. So, I mean, can we get an insight of what it is, or?
I think. It's just so much has happened in the last year. I think that I've had relationship failures. I've had talking stages failures. I've had
talking stages. What did you mean?
Like situationships that fail.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? People who waste my time. I've wasted people's time.
Yikes. Well, talk about it.
Yeah. So there's a lot to talk about. My health, like there's just a lot of things to like really tap in.
Yeah, that's so. Okay, so even with the health thing, like what's it, like mental health, or is it like a
health? I mean, we could talk
it.
about it, but it's gonna get heavy.
Okay.
So can you talk about it?
Yeah, definitely. This is a podcast. Let's go.
I haven't even said it on social media yet, but so last year in November, so I moved here in September, and I was having these like I mean, that's a big life decision to just move somewhere where you don't know people. And I was having a lot of doubt. I was like, dang, why'd I do it? Was it just for a check or whatever? But then in November, I got diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And and I was like, wow, it makes perfect sense why I moved out here, because none of my doctors where I was living were listening to me. So I moved out here, they listened, and we got it popping. And in January, I got surgery. That's what this scar is for. And then I got it out, and I couldn't sing for like 2 months. Yeah, I was scared because I'm like, damn, my music is like this is like right when I'm getting things going. So
did they give you that like pre-warning that it could like cause some?
Yeah, because I had
that's wild.
Well, yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Right.
It's either like, I had to take that risk and get the cancer out. I don't know. Officially, I haven't been told that it's under remission yet. I had to go through radioactive therapy for it, and I think it was April or March. I can't remember. But I haven't like officially. It didn't spread, which is a good thing.
That is good.
Yeah. So my health definitely took a big part of my life, but then like all these good things started happening, so it was like super motivating to just stay on track and keep it pushing. I keep saying that all the time, like I'm gonna keep it pushing no matter what.
You had said that on some videos. I seen you say that. Wow, that's dope. So there's always a deeper meaning. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like this podcast, because we ask the good questions.
Yeah.
You know
So definitely health. Even mental health. Obviously, that affected my mental health. Yeah. So I'm pretty big, and I talk to my friends all the time. Like, listen to your body, listen to your brain. Yeah. Go see a doctor. Go get help. It's important.
And how were you able to find your voice back after that whole thing?
So fortunately, work didn't make me come in for like majority of my recovery time, which kept me from, like, I didn't have to talk to people all the time, because it was really, really raspy. There was a time where it was like almost all the way gone. I had to Google like vocal exercises. I had to like, there was one I never heard of before. It was like a cup of water and you put a straw and you like hum into the straw while blowing air out. And really? That helped a lot too. Apparently singers do that. I saw Summer Walker doing it. Wow, I was like, so it's a thing. Yeah. So I have been doing that and just being patient and not pushing it, practicing. That's real. So so now it kind of comes and goes. Sometimes my voice is raspy, sometimes it's not. So it's a hit or miss now. So now with all these performances, I'm like, Lord, let it just like
yeah, that's wild. And this could okay. So there's there's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're opening it up, man. This is what I like. That's dope.
Open the can of worms.
Yeah. Now. Okay. So even like, does your voice sound different now than before, like the surgery and everything?
It does sound a little different.
Is that when your mom asked when you got better?
No. So my voice was was starting to sound really, really good last year. Yeah. It wasn't as raspy and it was a lot clearer.
There's something about the rasp though. It's kind of dope.
Yeah. You know? Okay. Well, if you like it, that's cool. I like it too. It's just when it interferes with the vocal part, then that's when I have a problem with it. But other than that, that's me. Right. You know, but yeah. So just now it's like it comes and goes. There are days where I just cannot sing like how I typically sing. So, but for some reason in my performances, I guess like adrenaline hits, and I just be like. Hitting notes, I'll be like, oh wow, like I wasn't able to do that in the shower a few hours ago.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. So, I was gonna ask earlier. So like you coming from Puerto Rico and everything, you probably got some fans in Puerto Rico then, huh?
I got friends. That have kept up with me since then. That know I make music. I wouldn't say I have fans in Puerto Rico. I made a song with a Puerto Rican and that had gotten a lot of streams. But his audience didn't translate onto me, or like they didn't stick around because my music is not. I just jumped on the song and sang in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't have Spanish music to provide. Right. So there isn't any continuity with that. But
got you. Okay. But that'd be crazy if you would get some.
That would be dope. That would be dope. I love Puerto Rico. I miss it every day.
Have you been back since?
Yeah. Okay. I go back quite often. I go back, but maybe like every 2 years to 1 year. And every time I go, I'm like, I want to stay out here for like 6 months. And then when I come back, I'm like, no, I'm good over here. Really? It's like a never ending cycle.
Right. Yeah. That's dope. I want to go, so we need to.
Yeah, sure. It's beautiful. Okay. And the people are beautiful. The food is delicious. I might be biased, but
that's okay.
But you know,
definitely. Yeah, of course.
But I still stand. What's it called? 10 toes.
You really messing with Oklahoma, huh?
I do like that's Oklahoma. I really do. Everybody
people really need to know, man.
Everybody's been super nice, and I don't know. Food has been good. Like almost every restaurant I've been to, the food hits, regardless of what type of food I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite go-to food though?
Overall?
Yeah.
Oh, like sushi.
I knew we'd be friends.
Okay. Yes, I got nervous. I was like, yeah, sushi's delicious. Okay.
Yeah. Where's your spot that you've been to so far, though?
Oh, out here, there's one called Volcano. Okay. Something.
Yeah. It's a volcano. That's
okay, yeah. That one's really good.
Yeah. And then, have you been to Sushi Nico yet? Oh, you need to go there. You like that?
Oh,
Sushi Nico.
Sushi Nico's crazy.
You did some ASMR over there.
Yeah, like
Sushi Nico's crazy.
Have you guys ever done any ASMR content?
don't know what I would need to do. I don't have no OnlyFans, trying to be like,
it does not have to be in that sense.
Well, then what is it for?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I did listen to ASMR whenever it was in 2020. But I listened to a barber like cut hair. What? Is that weird?
I was nervous because I didn't know where he was going. he said 2020. I was like, that was a dark time for everybody.
It was, but like it helped me like go to sleep listening to some people cut hair.
Oh,
y'all
man.
are judging, man.
No. I think I just got nervous because I was like, I don't know where he's going with this.
That buzzer,
I like watching.
Wait, the buzzing?
Yeah.
Like you're not talking about like the scissors, like sink.
It was
like
everything. Like
but the buzz,
the whole barber experience, dude. It was just like
I like watching barber videos, even though I'm not learning anything for myself. But I'll watch them.
But low key, it's the sound though, right? You like?
I don't know if it's the sound or if it's like the visual of
he's
the
trying
fade
to justify
happening
himself
and like
so hard right
no,
now.
I'm not judging you because I do like ASMR videos.
What do you listen to?
I like the ones where people are eating.
You like the eating?
Yeah.
Oh
got
my
into
God.
it now, yeah.
Yeah.
So you, I'm just picturing you would probably like it if somebody's just in your ear, just
Oh my God.
You like that?
Well, because I listen to it with headphones on. So
right. So then you would not be bothered if somebody was just like eating right next to your ear.
No, that doesn't bother me. I mean, I don't know why they would be doing that in the first place in real life.
Exactly. That's what I'm.
But you know how like people get annoyed with like sounds of eating or like people chewing.
That's one. I am one.
You don't
of
like
those.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see why you're surprised. I don't care.
I can see why you're judging me. Yeah. No, that's cool. Y'all were busting out laughing at me
because I got nervous because you were like during COVID. I was like,
that does sound pretty rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what are some weird like ASMRs.
Oh, there's like I saw one where it was
going through a deep dark.
I mean, you start scrolling, you're like, dang, like I don't know which category I'm gonna pick.
Right. What was the one you found though? Because now I'm interested.
There was one where somebody had like a fake ear, and like it was like a on a prop. It was like a prop ear, and it has a microphone in the ear, and she's just licking the ear, and it's like being wired into the computer, and that's what the people can hear. So it's on the freaky side. We don't have to, dive into that anymore. But you get the point.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, we should do some ASMR stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of food, Oklahoma City food scene, according to Taste Atlas, ranks number 87 in the world.
In the
Which
world?
one?
Mayor David Holt tweeted out, Taste Atlas recently released its top 100 best cities to try local food, and Oklahoma City is number 87 in the world.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's great.
All the places in the world. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I have not been disappointed.
Beat out Miami.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That is wild. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds kind of interesting.
You wouldn't believe it or something?
Miami has...
Your like slight shots are really fire, to be honest. That's interesting. All the
dot.
That is hilarious. Okay, I hope you've had a good time on the podcast.
I have.
Okay,
y'all are really
good.
funny.
Thanks. Yeah, we know, but still, appreciate it. So we're looking forward to this, June X date that you're gonna be dropping.
Yes.
Okay, and the listening party and all the things. What's some? Okay. Ooh,
listening party over here. I'm over here saying yeah.
Yeah, you just committed to it. So
I did.
Yeah.
It's on camera.
And this is going to drop before it, so then it'll be good promo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go. Anyway, so what is your, because I usually ask people, what is your why behind the things that you do? So what is your purpose behind the things that you're doing, right? And so like I know that even as creatives we're just doing stuff because we like doing it, right?
Yeah.
And we're connected to it, all that kind of stuff, but there's always a why to it, right? So what do you feel like your purpose is in regards to like the things that you're doing?
Honestly, with almost everything I do, always try to just inspire people and educate people, even in however, even if it's like indirect or direct. That's why I was doing the podcast for a while. That's why sometimes I get on my TikTok.
We didn't even talk about your podcast. Tell the people that you have one.
I do have a podcast.
Tell them what's the name.
It's called Out of the Trance.
Okay.
And
what is the meaning behind
the
all
whole
that?
point is sharing life experiences or talking about other people's life experiences that they share with me, with the hopes of hopefully that helps people kind of like get out of their own trance and transcend into like a better version of themselves. So that was the intent of the podcast.
She's bringing it back,
and it's gonna come back. Yes, it's gonna come back.
Yeah, that's another.
Y'all holding me accountable right now.
What else do you want us to do? Just talk about stuff?
No, I love that.
We want to see you transcend, dude.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, so there's the meaning behind that, all right?
Yeah.
And so why do you find it so dope to be able to inspire people? Because I say that question because whenever I'm talking about that, and people can say that they want to inspire people all day.
Yeah.
Cool, but why? I say that because I didn't have somebody inspiring me that much whenever I was a kid.
Wow.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there would be like, the randoms, whatever, whether it's a musician or, Michael Jordan or something like that. Or like, later on my dad, all this stuff. So, why do you find it dope to be able to inspire people?
I guess the way I see life is like, besides me learning my own life lessons, why else would I go through the things that I've gone through in life if it's not to also kind of like share my experiences with people and help them feel like, understood, heard, or inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just sit here like, dang, I just went through this. I'm gonna just, go through it alone and then not help somebody else potentially go, get through it themselves. So that's how I see it. So that's with everything, like the good things, the bad things, even through my music. If I'm sharing, hey, I just did somebody really shitty, I'm gonna write a song about it and be honest about it, and then hopefully somebody out there feels like, oh, okay, I kind of did the same thing too. Let's be, let's hold ourselves accountable and let's keep it pushing.
That's real. Okay. Keep it put. You said it again.
Yeah, I say that a lot.
That's good. That's good. I think like, even some, like I come across some artists that, that they say that, I do music and I do it to inspire people, but it's really like kind of open ended. You know what I'm saying? And they're kind of like just saying these things because it sounds good, and so, but like you can tell, like, especially even by somebody's music, like what their real intent is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I appreciate your stuff, man. Like I actually went through I couldn't find the stuff like music wise, but like your videos that you were singing in, I was like, there's a soul about it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yes, let's get you on. So
okay. Yeah, you said quick. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, definitely. No, for real. You got something, man.
I appreciate
and so
that.
Whatever it is with the writing or doing your own music or anything, like for real, keep doing that. So
for sure.
One last thing before we bounce out of here, unless you have something you have a question for Taylor.
No, I like your studio.
The humble spot.
Thank you for
the humble. Okay, give it, if you could, for one, tell the people that would be the last thing. Give the people where they can follow you at on all the things, your podcast, your other main page, and then give us a quote that you live by besides keep pushing.
I was gonna say that
because we've said it a lot through the thing, so but there's got to be something else. Okay, give the people what they want, man.
The handles, it's I am Alondra Marie everywhere, like TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, everything. And then a quote. But like keep it pushing makes sense.
It does make sense.
I don't have another one.
Wow.
Do you have one?
That's how. Hey, whoa! Questions now. I really. Every time that I ask that question, I always think if I have one, and I don't know if I do yet.
Wow! So you've been asked. Do you ask everybody this question when they come in?
Most of the time, yeah.
And you don't have one yet?
Yeah, some variation.
I'm sure I have something else, but my main one is keep it pushing. Like everything. Obviously, like sit there and embrace the moment and understand what's going on, but like keep it pushing because I'm not about to sit there.
What does keep it pushing mean?
It's kind of like tying it back to the transcending wherever I'm at. Like, I just don't like staying stagnant. I don't like staying complacent, and that's with everything. So I just have to keep it pushing. If it's something negative happen, I'm gonna sit there and absorb it, and then keep it pushing. We'll do something about it, and we're gonna get better. We're gonna make it better.
Keep moving through it.
Keep moving through it. Yeah,
that's real. That's even like well, I don't know. It sounds really random. Okay.
No, you're good.
You can either be like a buffalo or a cow. Okay.
Okay.
I know.
Where are you going with this
don't
analogy?
see. You're doing the whole ASMR look. Like, oh, here we go. No. So, cow. Whenever they're it's like I'm giving you a zoo lesson or something. Okay. So, a cow. Whenever there's a storm coming, they stay in the storm and wait it out. But a buffalo,
like in the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
But a buffalo, okay.
Okay.
Whenever a storm's coming, they actually go through it. Okay. You won't ever use this probably.
No,
that's fine. She's like,
that's. I feel educated.
This is trash. So that's fine.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
They actually run through it so they can get through the storm quicker. Okay.
Okay,
so
that makes
it's
sense.
like that would be your keep it pushing.
That is literally what I mean.
And you
I'm
can
not about to sit there and get
in the
soaked.
storm and sulk in it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Or you can go through it.
I'll be like, oh wow, it's storming. All right, we gonna get through it. And just walk.
Did you just imagine yourself
Yeah.
as a buffalo?
Yeah. Well, I started off as a cow at first.
You transcended.
And I transcended. Yeah.
Let's go. That was corny. So,
that was good.
Yeah, yours is keep it pushing. I like it. So, yeah. Excellent. And then where did they follow your podcast?
Out of the Trance. And it's like that on Instagram, I don't know if my TikTok is still up, but the TikTok account, and then YouTube, and what's it called? Like on all the podcast
Like
streaming,
Spotify
like
and all that?
Spotify
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Apple Podcasts, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. It's Out of the Trance everywhere.
Perfect. I really appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate
know
you having
we just
me
met
here.
each other pretty much, and
Nah, but
for
we
real,
clicked really
anytime.
good. I like you guys.
We usually do connect with people really well.
Oh, okay. I don't feel special anymore.
No, you are, man. You are.
Okay,
For
good,
real.
good.
We said yes, man, because you're dope and you got dope
appreciate
music
you.
for
I
real.
appreciate it.
Everybody go listen to Alondra on Anything and Everything, and as
Yes.
well as listen and follow up, because this stuff is going to be dropping before her stuff is. So then you have her accountability to her dropping.
Yeah, now I need to get it
okay?
together.
So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
Do not forget to like, rate, review, subscribe, do all the things so we can be able to get Alondra's story out more effectively. So thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.